Hello people of YouTube, it's Deepak here, and welcome to the DCS news for the 20th of January 2024. Yep, I've not said 2023 just yet. Not once, actually. I've gotten it correct every time. Hope you enjoyed that, the most recent tutorial all about the Viggen, demonstrating radar release submodes. They were radar, nav, and toss, if I remember correctly now. So, lots of fun, lots of fun. Welcome to the stream, Yogi, Tech Gaming 45, Tea Kettle Barbecue, Colin Kelly, Storm Kimbari, John Bluer, Frantic Stone, Pink Floyd, Tog. Welcome everybody. Reading through chat quickly. Oh dear. Not Tarkov without someone complaining. Yes, that's true. That's true. So, welcome, Only Napalm. Welcome to the stream, everybody. Not a huge amount of news this week, however, we do have one very cool video all about the Super Sabre, and of course we have the Eagle Dynamics newsletter as always, and I also have a sneaky little bit of Gazelle news as well. So, looking very, very exciting. Welcome, Mr. Yeti. Welcome, Sean. I am 81. Watching live. Well, it's better than watching dead. Anyway, let's start as we always do with the Eagle Dynamics newsletter, and I'll also take this opportunity to remind everybody to subscribe, like, and comment. We're slowly creeping towards that 10,000 subscribers on the channel, so thank you so much, everybody, for your support. It's super duper. Chandler Hedgevald, welcome to the stream. The Eagle Dynamics newsletter for this week. Dear fighter pilots, partners, and friends, this week we're excited to share with you Grinnelli Designs update for the DCS F100D Super Sabre. Please read the details below and check out the video here. We'll be watching that video in just a little bit. In the most recent DCS Open Beta update, you may have noticed some improvements to procedural grass diversity and shading across terrains, such as DCS The Channel, DCS Syria. We're continuing to enhance the grass distribution across terrain tiles, and grass blades now bend to achieve a more natural look. This technology will be available in our terrain development kit, offering our official third-party maps the opportunity to enhance low-level realism for their terrain maps too. B. Denson, welcome to the stream. The Gaz, yes. Frantic Stone says, I was reading an obscure DCS post about an obscure DCS website talking about an obscure podcast that had Daddy Wags talking about Osprey. Yes. There is. I've not had a chance to watch it yet, but I know that Matt Wagner was on a stream fairly recently, so I should check that one out. If you're looking for a server to test your skills, then the Grey Flag Death from Above PVE server is excellent. Brought to you by Grey Wolf and Grimes, this persistent and busy server boasts the ability to save unit positions during server restarts. Join the Grey Flag Discord now. So, F100D Super Sabre. Before we jump into this, let's actually play the video because video is kind of cool. Unfortunately, as always, I'm going to be playing it without audio. But we get a really good kind of deep dive into what the Grinnelli Designs team have been doing in developing this F100. And this one here is actually an F100F. The chappie, who I believe is one of the developers, it talks about visiting this particular museum, this particular aircraft, and he even had an opportunity to not only laser scan it, which is really cool, but he also was given the opportunity to do some maintenance on the aircraft with the team who maintain it. So that's very, very cool indeed. Tog, every time they fly an Osprey out here, I'm afraid it's going to fall out the sky and into my house. Well, you know, it's a vertical takeoff and landing aircraft. It's about as safe as all of them are. Which is fairly safe, but yeah, they do have accidents. Just look at this. This is the results of the laser scan of the cockpit for the F100. Looking super nice. Yeah, this is looking up to the same kind of standards as what Heatblur have been able to generate for the F14 and F4. I wasn't particularly interested in this before, but I have to say now, seeing the level of detail they're going to and the hard work they're putting into this module, I'm actually kind of I'm getting more interested. I might actually get this. Pink Floyd, we'll go fund you a new house. Oh dear. Tech Gaming 45 doesn't have a very good track record. Well, yeah, as I said, if you compare it to a conventional aircraft, yes, it definitely has more accidents than a conventional aircraft. But, you know, compare it with other VTOL aircraft, and it's not really that much different, I feel. You know, all vertical takeoff and landing aircraft have the tendency to fall out of the sky from time to time. Yes, Griff Nizzle. I've got to say I like Grinnelli's transparency. The progress tracker on his website is a nice touch. I wish other devs did this as well. Strongly agree. I think it's absolutely fantastic the way that they're approaching this. You know, they're showing everything that they're doing. They're showing off their issue tracker. They're sharing their complete roadmap. It's very impressive. It's a hard thing to do because, of course, people will nitpick and so on. But you know, I admire the approach. Frantic Stone, but it's a VTOL that carries people, not just throwaway pilots. Well, yeah, that's a fair point. Yes, although on saying that, you know, helicopters are less safe than fixed-wing aircraft as well, and lots of helicopters carry people. Just think, you know, if a Chinook has an accident, that's quite a lot of people that are involved. So, yeah. Mm. So yeah, this is the Grinnelli Designs chappie showing that he even got an opportunity to fiddle with a real Super Sabre. Isn't that cool? Yeah, mucking about with the plane. Very greasy old man fiddling with something. Yeah, get your fingers right in there. Flap rigging. And yes, still with its original silver unpainted exterior. Look at this cockpit. This one's slightly modernized inside, so that's not exactly what we'll get. It has some modern radios and other equipment. But yeah, very, very cool aircraft. Very old school. Mr. Yeti, I trust a fixed wing any day over something that just beats the air into submission. Oh dear. Yes, yeah, perfect for Vietnam missions, yes. But also, you know, I would just take this up and fly it for fun. It's very nice looking aircraft. Yeah. And this apparently is the last one still flying. So a very important aircraft. Unusual location for the glass breaker. You see that yellow handle on the right. You pull that out and you can stab away at the canopy glass if you need to escape and you've not been able to open the canopy. Yeah, imagine trying to AAR that thing with the probe so far. It is a very unusual probe location. So Grinnelli now talks about the flight model. We'll probably skip over this bit, but basically what they're showing off here is the real aircraft versus the DCS aircraft on these plots, and you can see yourself that it's very, very close indeed. So nice little bit of work here, really, really cool, and you know, it's very cool to see a developer sharing this much information about their development. So. Nice. Forward visibility looks terrible. Well, you know, it is an aircraft of its time. That's not entirely surprising. So that is the video for the F100D Super Sabre. In the newsletter, we also get some detail. Our dedicated team completed an extensive journey across Texas, Georgia, Ohio, and Indiana, meticulously scanning F-100 aircraft to guarantee the utmost quality and precision. With the infusion of these invaluable resources, our team is channeling creativity and expertise to bring the Super Sabre to life, ensuring every detail captures and preserves the essence of this iconic aircraft, Grinnelli Designs. It's still better than the space shuttle. Yes, true. An exceptional experience took place in Fort Wayne, Indiana, where an immersive week unfolded due to a fuel valve failure in the last flying F-100. This unforeseen event offered a unique opportunity to engage in detailed aircraft maintenance, capturing essential sounds and aerial footage. These experiences, complemented by insights from veterans, will play a crucial role in shaping this highly realistic module. The project is progressing steadily, focusing on the development of a comprehensive and accurate flight model for the Super Sabre. Through a combination of computational methods, real aerodynamic data, and wind tunnel tests, the team is meticulously refining the model to accurately replicate the intricate dynamics of the actual aircraft. This effort stands as a testament to the team's commitment in delivering a high-quality, authentic experience in the world of DCS. Please make sure you watch the F100D devlog, The Road to Realism. We just did, but you should all watch it yourselves as well. Check out Grinnelli Designs' YouTube channel for that one. So, yes, like I said, I wasn't that bothered at first, but now, oh, that just links to the video. Now, very, very much looking forward to this. They haven't given us a very high-resolution picture here, but you can see the level of detail that they're going for. It's looking absolutely fantastic. Very, very nice. So, moving on, Vegetation development progress. In the above screenshot, let's see, can we actually bring up this screenshot? Yes, we can. Oh, wow, these screenshots for Grinnelli are in here as well. Funnily enough, when I click on it, it doesn't take me to the grass. Ugh. Oh, Eagle, when will you learn? When will you learn how to link screenshots? But anyway, here are the screenshots for the F100 in any case. I think this looks fantastic. I always really like these old school panels as well. Like the Sabre kind of had this kind of a look as well, obviously. And it's just really, really cool to see this level of detail. Just look at this. Absolutely stunning. I want to flip all these switchies. Flip all the switchies. Cool, but anyway, in the above screenshot you can see the results of improved procedural grass distribution across terrain tiles. Compared to other types of vegetation such as shrubs or trees, grass has a more regular, standard geometric structure. However, this benefit is outweighed by the huge quantity of distinct and subtle flora that may be found on even fairly small pieces of terrain. In order to provide interactivity and stable frame rates on any but the smallest of maps, the brute force method of covering the entire landscape with individual grass blade models was impractical. Therefore, we continue to work on a more efficient approach to grass distribution, and we enhanced grass shading by using ambient occlusion. We also improved vegetation shading with the release of screen space shadows. Furthermore, we're working on new vegetation visual effects from explosions, gunfire, and aircraft. Yes. TOG wasn't one of the ideas long ago to attach lasers to the shuttle and use it to shoot down ICBMs. Maybe? Only Napalm. DCS is a huge digital museum. Could society, EU, or third sector support it? Good question. I don't know the answer to that. Yeah. I wish Sabre would get an update to this level. The Sabre is quite well modelled, actually. But I guess you mean the cockpit. Yeah, it would be nice to see that. Yeah, it would be really nice. And then we have Grey Flag PVE server. Welcome to Grey Flag Death from Above, a hardcore, persistent multiplayer PVE multiplayer server. Did we say multiplayer multiple times? We did. We encourage you to team up and liberate territories in one of our 4 servers and conduct strikes on enemy SAMs, factories, bases, runways, and more. Be careful, some members can occasionally fight as Red 4 to keep you on your toes. This server harbours enemy forces who will attempt to resupply and reinforce their positions and even launch counter-offensives as you and your team attempt to push the front line and liberate areas. Your task is to set up ground units to liberate and capture objectives or defend with ground forces. Please note the position of units will be saved when the server restarts, and you will log straight back into this persistent battlefield. This server also features the Combined Arms module. Find out more on Grey Flag Discord. Thank you again for your passion and support. John Bluer, subfam, what have I missed? Well, everything, pretty much. Everything that I've said before now. I mean, the graphics. Frantic Stone would be funny if it was a server setting. He's talking about the grass. Mr. Yeti, sup? So that's the Eagle Dynamics newsletter. That's everything that we have there for this week. I've already shown you the Super Sabre video. We also have this development build update from Polychop all about the Gazelle. This is the version that's currently in their internal build. We don't have our hands on this yet, but I would assume, all being well, this will end up in the next open beta update, which should be dropping any day now. So you can see exterior model art updates. There are new PBR materials for glass, general PBR material improvements, 3D model detail additions, 3D model shape and smoothing improvements, and they've reworked the damaged and destroyed 3D models. They then also, they've replaced all of the liveries with full PBR. I won't read out all of these, but these have been very much updated. They have fixed the Athos. It now only updates if it's not stowed. So this means you'll get a good FPS gain when not using the periscope. Added opacity to the Athos, symbology, added kneeboard pages. I'm interested to see what this means. I do like a good kneeboard. Added document explaining the new French liveries, fixed the minigun fire logic, and fixed the magnetic variation issue. So I imagine this is all coming to us very soon now. Tog, suddenly Abrams drops. New features include grass obscures the laser rangefinder. Actually, that is a real thing. Laser rangefinders, in fact, if you go back to, Matt Wagner had a video where he was showing off the laser rangefinder in the Apache when they first implemented it. And in the Apache, you actually have a setting for first return, last return. And that allows it, because the beam actually gets wider as it goes further and further out from the helicopter, you can actually end up with the same beam giving you different returns and different distances. And you can tell the computer, okay, give me whatever was the shortest distance return, or give me whichever was the furthest away return. And if you know there's some foliage in front of your target, you would always set it to give you the furthest away return, so that you can basically filter out foliage. So this is a real world problem. The Apache has software to deal with this. I would assume the Abrams tank can also do this, but I don't know. If anyone who knows more about the fire control system in the Abrams can probably tell me. But surely the Abrams will have the same kind of first return, last return sort of setting. So yeah, who knows? Pink Floyd, been going wild weasel in the Apache on the SA map. Good fun. Are you doing an Apache series? Not yet. I'm just waiting for a couple more features to drop in the Apache, and then I will do videos on the Apache. I really want to see the data link finished, the radio frequency interferometer, and the jammer. Once we've got those items in, and the additional rocket types, then I'll feel pretty confident about starting a series on that. Whiskey Dale, welcome to the stream. Welcome, welcome. Another reminder, please subscribe, like, and comment if you haven't already done so. I really, really appreciate it. It's a big help to me and to the channel. You've also, of course, got the option of joining Deepak's ground crew by clicking the join button below for a small monthly fee, but we'll talk about that just a little bit later. But yeah, thank you very, very much, everybody, for your support. We're just about at that 10k subscribers. Tech Gaming 45, I think most vehicles with laser rangefinders have that setting. Yes, yeah, I would assume so, because it seems like pretty obvious technology. Like, because otherwise, like a leaf on a tree is going to mess up your range on your laser rangefinder. So yeah, surely you have to have the ability to flip that to closest, furthest. Frantic Stone, bet the data link drops same day as the Kiowa. Listen to me, I predicted the tornado. Well, you didn't really predict a tornado. For like more than a year, you were saying, oh, there's going to be a tornado, there's going to be a tornado, and then you just happened to be right because you said it for a very, very long time. And Tog predicts the Abrams. Ooh, Frantic Stone, thank you very much indeed for the donation. That is extremely kind. I salute you. Thank you. And indeed, Kiowa for the win. I'm really psyched for the Kiowa. I'm very, very much looking forward to that. You know, we have been told, well, ED have said it's definitely coming 2024, and Polychop have said it's coming very soon. Sooner than we would think, I think was their exact wording. So that's cool. I'm really, really exciting. Frantic Stone, but is it coming? Yes or no answer. Is what coming? What's this question now? What was it you were asking? The data link. Yes. He keeps predicting storms. Stuart McLean, hello all from the frozen north. So, Griff Nizzle, when the tornado gets cancelled, can we cancel Frantic? No. Frantic is a friend of the channel. We can't cancel him. The tornado is coming. Context is indeed hard. I don't exactly know what you're asking me. But if it's the Kiowa, then yes, the Kiowa is definitely coming, and our information is that it's coming soon. So that is most exciting as far as I'm concerned. So that actually is all the news that we have for this week. I'm going to take this opportunity, as I always do, to pimp the VAF. The VAF, or the Virtual Air Force, is a virtual online squadron originally started by myself and dotChuckles. We have a kind of opt-in milsim style approach, having two squadrons which are for multiple airframes, one of them just for fixed wing and the other one for rotary wing. You can join either of those without having a specific type rating or specific training. And we then have dedicated squadrons for a number of other aircraft where we do dedicated training, type ratings, and qualifications. And those squadrons are the Harrier, the F-15, the F-16, and the F-18. So if you like any of those aircraft, you can come join us and train and fly specifically on those aircraft. Join our Discord. The link is in the chat right now. It's also in the show notes below if you're watching this after the fact. We fly every Tuesday and Thursday at 8 PM UK time, and we're sometimes doing training sessions and we're sometimes doing mission sessions. You're very, very welcome to join our Discord, whether you fly with us or not. Everybody is welcome. Please go ahead and click that link and hang out with cool people in the squadron. I'm the squadron leader for 3 Squadron VAF, which is the Harrier Squadron. Harrier, obviously the coolest aircraft you can possibly fly. You know, you can take off from fields, from roads, from air bases, from ships. You can vertically land, you can vertically take off. Ugh, why would you want to fly anything else? It's amazing. So yeah, that's the Virtual Air Force. Pimp that VAF. Frantic Stone, but is it coming? Referred to when you were calling me out on my extended annoyance of calling for a tornado. The tornado is indeed coming. Yes, it is. At least we think it is. Frantic Stone, I'm very surprised I haven't been cancelled. Pink Floyd, damn, short show means I have to go back to shoveling. Welcome to stream, channel right. Frantic Stone, I'm the squadron leader for the NAFI. If anyone doesn't get that, the NAFI is the tuck shop, basically. In military bases, so you can go there to buy like sweets and various other stuff. Derek G, welcome to the stream. TechBeing 45, I'm setting up a GoFundMe to buy the audacious and illustrious class plans so I can make them for DCS. That's bloody cool. Are you for real? If you are, go ahead and post the link in chat. I'm sure there are many people here on the stream who would like to support that. So yeah, as I said before, please subscribe, like, and comment. If you'd like to further support the channel, you have the option of joining Deephack's ground crew for a small monthly fee by clicking the join button below. Thank you so much, those of you who've already done so. It's a really big help to the channel. Big shout out to you who've already done so. Thank you very much, Autothrost Blue, Byron Farrow, Storm Kimbari, Channel Right, Mangash, J.R. Walker, Chandler Hedgevald, Griff Nizzle, Mr. Yeti, Bread, Tier 0, Sean IM81, Charts, John Bluer, Mr. Craptacular, Tea Kettle Barbecue, Springer11, Frantic Stone, AB, Ipksun, Tog, Jan Christensen, Theoretically BS, Beta Tooth, Hammy, Paul Cope, Luan, Whiskey Dale, Ryan McGee, OK Jerky, Mike Delta, Mitchellsney, Pink Floyd, Foltraver, Stuart McLean, Red Crow 841, Leo Netzel, Thork 4570, Late Sleeves, Vinny, Cairo. Oh, it jumped. Oh no, I lost my place. Where was I? Cairo 147, Zombie Bambi, Irish Pat 64, Isaid Pierre, Colin Kelly, Mark S, Sebastian Romano, Yi Lil, VFR Hawk, Eric Johnson, Zulu Oscar 610 Wolf, Chess 96, Landon Rudd, Sandbox Code, Jason Bluzg, Colonel Billington, Not Tom York, Daniel Brennan, Dog, Cyrus, Paul Dillon, Nate, Red Vampire, Thomas Vota, and Cruz Maya. Whew, it's getting really hard to get through that list. Thank you so much, everybody. Thank you so much. Also, where is dotChuckles, asks Tog. He's still very, very busy just now, but maybe if I talk very nicely to him, we can get him on the stream at some point. He didn't put the lotion on the skin. Yes, indeed. So yeah, it's a very short one this week. There wasn't all that much in the way of news, but very, very cool to see the Grinnelli Designs video. It looks like the Super Sabre is kind of coming together really, really nice. So, thank you very much for watching, everybody. Fly safe, and I'll see you all next time. Ta-ta.